Hello, let's continue playing Kerbal Space Program. This time we're actually gonna launch a probe satellite network. It's been in the plans for a long time and now I've prepared extensively for it. As in, I've calculated a list of maneuvers that will get me exactly, or very close at least, to preferred orbit and phase as well. Now, it's gonna cost me quite a lot. And here's the rocket. It's almost 100k, and inside are 5 of these. Pretty simple, cost like 6,420 a pop. And well, they're simple. They could be better, I guess, but I wanted to keep the form factor pretty small and have some fuel for fast maneuvering and also a monopropellant for small adjustments. I will definitely need an abort sequence, because if Jeb's gonna be in danger, I mean, I can't. No, that is not allowed. Okay, that should work. That is the emergency button now. And it's screwed up again. I hate that. Okay, let's do this. Ah, of course, yes. This is a build from Sandbox, so it has parts that I haven't yet bought. But good thing is that I have access to all of these parts. One of these, some of these. The new RCS block from AES, big girder, I guess nothing else from here though, the big delta wing, radial connector port, that's only actually used for balancing the satellites. I'm not expecting to go after them anytime soon, but it might happen, you know, always know. And that panel, life support waste, and Communitron 32. I think that's that. Yes, that it was. Alright, looking good. And yeah, let's do this. Jeb, be brave. Okay. Oh, looking really solid here. Turning slightly. Stay there. Stay there. Come on, stay. Stop turning a little. Oh, don't start wobbling, that's bad. More bad. I have the wobbles. Let's put smooth controls on, maybe it's gonna help a little. Not too much, but it's okay. The wobble's gonna get slightly worse at this next stage. There we go. And there are kids yelling. As I said, wobble's getting bad. But I can at least slightly help it. Maybe without entirely, it's better. Come on, I need to turn. Yes, now it's getting there. I have heavy inclination at this stage because I'm not being able to turn, so I'll counter that inclination now. It's a little too slow a turn. I don't. Okay, now it's getting better. A thinner atmosphere and everything. Yeah, could be better, but it's not too bad. Not too bad. Okay, now we can definitely use the SAS. Inclination still going down. There we go. Killed it. Offset velocity. And we're in space. Open up. And just coast along until we get 300k apoapsis. And we can now also get these out and orientate so that they get most of the light. 200 mark passing now. Still gonna go for 300. Right. Oops, passed it. Let's fix that. Oh man, that actually takes so much fuel to get this change anything. Just gonna retrograde burn. Plus it was using the RCSS of the satellite, which I don't really like. Close enough. Now orientate until we've got the apo prograde, at least roughly. There we go. Alright, and then at this point we're gonna want to do this so we don't forget. Close enough for calculations, and we are not going to finish it with this stage. That means the thrust to weight ratio is gonna go down quite rapidly. I mean, suddenly there. So we're gonna estimate that the remaining delta V is gonna take 10 seconds. So total would be something like 23 seconds. So at here. Oh man, I think I just left debris. That doesn't get really burned that fast. My estimations were pretty good, actually. Well, that's close enough. Okay, now the next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna kill off inclination, and that's ascending node, so I have to burn anti-normal at that time. So yeah, it's gonna be, if you didn't gather from my 5 satellites, it's gonna be a pentagon, I mean. And the top will be on the opposite side of the KSC, so the bottom 2 will both be in the range of KSC as well. Okay, let's burn. Somewhere along. That's good, yes. Okay, now we're gonna want to start from right above KSC and warp gently, because I think I overestimated where it's gonna be. Yes, I did. Clearly so. Okay, let's try again. So yeah, it's gonna be 7234 when I start. And longitude 7234 when I start burning. And we're in contact now. Huh? That's weird. Thought it would go 100. Oh, it went. What? 270 to 90. That's weird. Plus this marker is at the wrong spot now. It has to point directly at KSC. Getting pretty close. It's 76 on the wrong side. Okay, that's good enough, and we're gonna burn very shortly. Now, I'm missing it slightly maybe. But a slight miss doesn't really count as a miss here. So 99 minutes, meaning 1 hour 33 is our target, not the height but the exact orbital period. And fix that slightly down. There we go. Wait, what? I messed up. 1 hour 39. Let's hope that didn't cause too big an issue. Okay, now that looks better. I like that I can close it from there now. So the next maneuver is to change our phase to the apoapsis while maintaining the relative position to KSC. That means we're gonna increase from periapsis to apoapsis of the target apoapsis. Now this has been actually a longer story, but we're gonna change the apoapsis at the After 2 passes, at periapsis we burn so that epiapsis goes to our target altitude, and then after 1/2 orbit of that, I'm gonna increase the periapsis to my drop orbit, which is exactly 4/5 of a Kerbin day. That will give me 1/5 of angle around Kerbin, full rotation per each orbit, and I can drop a satellite at each apoapsis pass, while also creating the pentagon shape at the time. And it's gonna start from here, KSC, from facing west. Anyway, let's do a rotation. So that's 1. And the next time at periapsis we're gonna actually do a burn. Now I hope I have calculated all this correct. I mean, it should be. I don't see why not. Then at periapsis we burn until we get our... Ooh, that went too far. 2868.675 I think was what I calculated. Close enough. 13 seconds. Facing already the right direction. Let's make this 14. Because I'm gonna lower the thrust at the end. So at node T-7, we're gonna start burning. There we go. Now this has to be pretty exact, exactly 3 hours in the orbital period. There's stop now. And fix that. And there we are. That's good. Inclination is still damn good. Okay, and then after half a rotation, we burn so that our periapsis is at the drop orbit, which is 4 hours 48 minutes exactly. And its height is 1908.9 estimated. 1908, that's close enough. And it has to be pretty exactly at periapsis too. There we go. Alarm at periapsis, I mean apoapsis, and go. Now after 1 orbit from the new... Oh, damn. I had not aligned myself to the burn. That's a pretty bad mistake. But I have time, luckily. There we go. And then wait until T-12. And this, yeah, this has to be 4 hours and 48 minutes on the orbital period. Kid's giving me a hard time trying to concentrate here. Oh man. Getting close. Oh, we passed it again. And adjust it. There. Good enough. And now, at the next apoapsis, I should be able to drop a satellite. I think. If I didn't, then... oh man. Well, we still have some delta V to make adjustments. And rotate. It looks good. It looks damn good. Okay, now the next phase is to just drop them beans. We're connected to the KSC through, oh, we don't need that anymore, through the satellite. And let's decouple it. And the annoying thing here is that I have to change to control from there and then remove it from the crafts bay. Then I want to keep that open and orientate to burn the right direction. We still have time for the apoapsis, and it's going to be a really fast burn. This thing has a lot of thrust to weight ratio to go with it. There we go, very exact. Let's open these so we won't forget. And at T minus, to apoapsis, let's say 3, we're gonna launch this thing. There we go, and then to 6 hours, and then fix it to 559 as close as we can get. Yes, there we go. Good. So that satellite's deployed. Yeah, the orbital period of Kerbin is actually 5 hours and 59 minutes, 59 seconds. Okay, there we go. Deploying the next one. Was it this one? Yes. Here. What? It was the wrong way. I didn't trigger this. Control from here. Okay, it didn't. No, it's fine, sort of. Orientate to this plane. Then turn. And there we go, and then we're gonna get really close to the time now. But everything's fine. Go. Oh man, that was really exact. No, it wasn't. Ooh. Let's get it to 559. There. And switch back. And then coast along for the next pass. Seems we got it right. It's looking pretty exact there. Yep. get that thing out. Okay, and control from here. I just realized I think I might have killed one of my satellites there. I think I forgot to open its solar panels. Bummer. Still have control though. Let's leave it at that, we can fix it soon. Switch that and make sure it has the solar panels open. Didn't have. Oh man, luck. Lock the real estate now. Would have lost the comms. Okay, switch to this. I think we have to get the zoom here. Like so. And then rename. Gamma. It's pretty close in the orbit eccentricity to what I want. But we still want to get more accurate orbital period. I overshot it. The accuracy of this thing is really bad. Ah, there we go. One click of the button makes quite a big impact. There we go. And two more. It's a good thing I extensively prepared for this thing. Oh yeah, I forgot to open the comms, but I guess we should have connection. Yes, we do. Now these have the dish for future use. The dish is not required for my current needs. But for example, moon missions, it's gonna be really good. One go. Oops. There we go. And then fix. 59. Not quite accurate enough. Not satisfied. The RCS always has the same amount of... I'm gonna leave it at that. I mean, one tap always makes the same adjustment, I've noticed. So it's sort of okay, but it's not accurate enough here. Rename. Everything seems good otherwise. This is Delta. It's looking good. Ah, we went too far from the carrier. Can't switch by button. Alright. Also we finally got a connection to our Probodyne Kiosat. Good contract that, not having it contact KC ever until I built this satellite network. Okay, next APO. Oh yeah. Now that I remember, do that. I have had a occasion in one previous attempt at building satellite networks in a sandbox where I actually didn't get connection to a satellite in a situation like this. It was a semi-synchronous. Every ranges checked out, everything checked out, but it just didn't connect. I don't know why, but I managed to do it with a sort of a hacky way, as in I used a currently carried satellite dish to connect to another satellite, and then through that connection I got a local connection, I mean the omnidirectional connection to the satellite that just detached. It was pretty tense moment there when you don't have control over the probe that you just had detached, even though everything checked out. Okay, ready to go. Go. Fix it, fix it, fix it. Oh man, that's so close. I'm gonna leave it at that. 0.1 seconds offset is not gonna make a big dent in a short time period. And if I want at some point I can still adjust those things. I have plenty of fuel on those things. There we go. Look at this. Such pretty. Alpha, beta, gamma, delta, epsilon. Marvelous thing. Actually, now that I look at it, it sort of resembles me from of a XCOM logo. Funny that. But yeah, I mean, the omnidirection, I mean, the Communotron 32s could possibly make it work with only 4 satellites in a square shape. The thing is that it has less than 2% error margin, and I didn't trust myself enough to actually build something that accurate. But yeah, this thing, awesome stuff. Love it. Some point we're gonna want to have other satellites scanning Kerbin from a much lower orbit. These will all maintain connection to KSC through the network here. And the reason I didn't have to use the flight computer was that all the delays this close to KSC, and with the short connections like this, they don't really make a big delay, like 0.02. That's not noticeable. Okay, let's bring Jeb back home. I think we could also take some science from here. Just realized I could have brought science experiments with me. Oh well. And just burn so that we get into the atmosphere. Oh, at least close. I wanna aim my landing. So let's say 100 km roughly. That's good enough. Now let's see where that brings us. Pretty damn close to KSP. Wow. Bye bye. Not exactly, but I mean, I think best I've done so far. Somewhere there, I reckon. Oh, there's debris there. I should recover those. Also, that's probably gonna leave some debris I can recover. Okay, I think we can safely deploy the chute. Are we gonna land in the mountains, eh? I'm fine with that. Oh man! Brake! Good. Okay, I think SAS would be good because we're gonna land at a slope. Nice. Do we dare go out? Yes, we do. EVA report. Flying over Kerbin's mountains. Then EVA store experiments. EVA report. Take surface sample. Grab. Board. Recover. At least some science was attained. Oh yeah. Whole of 1k back, so it cost 95,000. But it was well worth it. Well, that's that. We finally got our satellite network up there, and it's gonna support all sorts of nice things that we can do later. I think the next step would be to go orbit the moon. I'll see you later. Until then.